I think if you look at the stats this year, Yanni is percentage-wise our best three-point shooter. And as a freshman, we couldn't get her to shoot a three in practice because she is a team-first player, and she didn't think she was helping her team by taking those shots.
Coming into this new season, my redshirt sophomore season, all summer long, I stayed here, worked on creating a jump shot because I knew that with me being on a scout, just from playing so many minutes, it's going to be sag off of her. Like, don't let her get to the rim, take charges, pass first. I think the main thing I needed, because even last year, all the coaches said, shoot the ball, like, it's not going to go in if you don't shoot it. But I think what I needed this year, I needed for me to gain, to get my confidence, because everyone else had confidence in me. I needed to gain my own self-confidence, and that came with being in the gym, just putting up hundreds of shots a day.
Although she had a really severe injury her freshman year, which made her sit out the whole year, she took advantage of that. And her and Coach Cassandra got in the gym and really broke down her shot, started it from scratch. And she put in the work, and the work that she put in is now starting to pay dividends. You don't score 10 points more from one year to the next without putting in that work in the months of June, July, August, September, October. And I think she gets all the credit for the improvement that she's made this year.
Like this summer, I'm like, Jenna's coming in, I gotta put in some work, because Jenna, she's smart, she can get to the rim when she wants, but she got that shot that I didn't have. And so this summer, I'm like, I got to get good at shooting. It was, I'm on one team, she's on the next, and we pushed each other. I believe that I had her step up her defensive game a lot, and she had me step up everything a lot. The way she sees the floor, I had to, I'm learning from her and she's learning from me.
I feel like since they've been recruiting me for 2 years, she's always guided me. But I know she pushes me, and I definitely push her because she knows I look up to her. So even in practice, if the coaches are on me, she's there.
I think the interesting dynamic is they probably are both point guards at heart. And the type of point guards that they are selfless, pass-first type point guards. So much so that my biggest gripe with both of them is to be aggressive and assertive and look for their shots more. They both have very high sense of pride and competitiveness as a whole. And I think when you play with somebody like that, or when you acknowledge somebody like that, it just brings you together. I think the biggest part has been her maturity. I'm one of those that believe that leaders are born, and she's always been a leader in some form or fashion. It just came about in a very organic way because of how she worked this offseason. She started building that credibility and that equity with her teammates by how she worked, and it's been fun to watch her continue to develop as a leader. And what's exciting for me is that her ability to lead has a ceiling that's really, really high, and she's nowhere near it yet.